A still small voice starts whispering, calling our souls to attention, and our souls' ear is a listening for a holy proclamation. Ruach HaKodesh in artistry, sculpting paintings as she breathes our voiceless souls to imagery and spirit conversation. Our soulful animation. Speak, Lord. Our spirit conversation. We're listening. Our soulful
Inside out and outside in, I stay listening to the wind. Holy Spirit, where will your wind take us today? Oh, I see. It was a Friday, about like any other Friday since the pandemic. Restless children running about the house first thing in the morning, anxiously awaiting the call to the breakfast table between the morning phone calls and the video conferences.
I'm gonna get ya.
Not if I get you first.
Come and get it. One for you, one for you. This is for Dad.
I'll take it to him.
Whoa, not so fast, Missy. Daddy is on a video call with his staff. Don't interrupt him. He'll join you when he finishes his call. Daddy will be hanging out with you and your brother today while Mommy finishes up a very important project for work. Jackson, baby, you need to go put on some pants before you sign into your online class. That is starting soon.
But Mom, my computer camera only gets my head and my shoulders. No one's even gonna see my bottom.
You got that right, because you're going to cover that bottom in pants.
Oh, Mom.
What would possess you to go pantless for the...
I smell bacon.
It all makes sense now.
Here you go, Daddy.
Thank you, Princess.
Please keep Gracie out of the finger paints today, babe.
What?
And make sure Jackson puts on pants. Perhaps you could lead by example.
Yeah, babe. I love to, but I have interviews today. I thought this was your Friday on.
You know I have a deadline to meet. I haven't been able to get anything done all week. I haven't been able to concentrate at all, you promised.
Did I?
This was supposed to be your Friday on classroom duty and my Friday to work.
Sorry, babe. I can't. I have a video interview in 5 minutes. I just came to get some bacon and some coffee.
Greg.
Des. Oh, Des. Okay. They'll be fine while we both work today. I'll give Gracie a movie and Jax's laptop to sign in for school. I'll do my interviews, and you'll be free to work in your office where you can focus and concentrate without distraction.
Well, Desiree knew that was never going to work.
Greg, that's never going to work.
But Greg insisted.
Babe, I got this.
And well, Desiree eventually relented. Well, Desiree got what she asked for. Everything seemed to be going okay with the kids and Greg, but Desiree still couldn't get motivated. She just couldn't focus. She tried meditation, she tried yoga, she even tried music. Nothing seemed to be working. She just could not focus, which was a problem because her deadline was fast approaching. Meanwhile, there was the issue of Greg and the kids on the other side of the door. It started out well, But it wasn't long before things went awry.
Daddy?
I'm on a call, baby.
Daddy?
Not now, Gracie.
Daddy?
Just give Daddy 2 minutes to finish. What happened out here? Oh, I have to call you back.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Dad, what's a parallelogram?
Huh?
Mom, I need help with...
Keep your voice down. Your mother is working.
So am I, and she's really good at math.
So am I. Let me see.
Look, Daddy. I'm a flying princess.
Gracie, no. Baby, come on. You'll be okay. It's just a scratch.
I want my mommy.
It was in that moment, in the desperate cry of her daughter Gracie, that Desiree Hillbrook realized that she too wanted her mother. Her mother passed away earlier this year. Not only was her mother her at-home babysitter and grandma extraordinaire to the kids, she was Desiree's best friend. She was her rock. When Desiree and Greg were just starting their family, her mother moved in to help them with Jackson. Then Gracie came along, and she was right there for her too. As Desiree surveyed her house upside down, her children inside out, she, like Gracie, couldn't help but think,
I want my mommy.
could this be why she couldn't concentrate all week? Maybe it wasn't what was happening in her house that was distracting her. Perhaps it was more about what was happening in her heart.
Desiree, babe, I got this. Go back to work.
Overwhelmed, tears began to fill Desiree's eyes. She ran out to the front porch for some air. Poor Greg didn't know what was going on. He thought to run after her, but quickly realized that she just needed a little room to breathe. The wind was blowing just enough to get her mother's rocking chair moving. It was one of the many things she couldn't part with after her mother died. The breeze was steady, and so was the rocking of her mother's chair. It was almost as if it was calling her to take a seat. So she did. As she sat rocking in the chair, she felt a calming wind surround her. She began thinking about all the moments she shared with her mother in that chair. Their morning prayers and coffee, late night chats, her reading to Jackson and braiding Gracie's hair. The more she thought about her mother, she began to smile. She even began to hear her voice.
I'ma just sit here a little while longer, and then I'll be on in the house. I'll even make some chicken and dumplings for dinner. I just feel like being with my babies tonight.
Babe, it's your boss.
Hi, Vivian. I need an extension on this deadline. Can I get it to you next week? Great. Thanks, you too. Happy Mother's Day to you as well. Okay, bye now.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. I'ma just sit here a little while longer, and then I'll be on in the house. I'll even make some chicken and dumplings for dinner. I just feel like being with my babies tonight.
In that moment, she realized all she'd missed she had become. That even though her mother was gone, she was very much alive in her. Until next time, inside out and outside in, keep on listening to the wind.
translation.